Today's video is all about 4 simple spell tips to help make your spell crafting that much more powerful and so much more simple throughout your life. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Desi, and you are in the place to be if you love all things magical, mystical, and mysterious. But if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out when I post a video. I post several times a week all about witchcraft, paganism, and the folklore that stems from those things. So we get into lots of really fun things here, including spell work, how to start your practice, meditation, spirituality, sometimes ghost stories, and the paranormal, because that all stems from spirituality. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely let me know by subscribing down below and saying hey in the comments. Let me know you're new here, and that way I can get to know you guys better, because it's the best part about YouTube for me is to get to know you guys. Today's video is all about 4 simple spell tips to help make your spell crafting that much more powerful and so much more simple throughout your life. So let's get into it. These are my 4 tips that I use in my everyday life, and I have found them to be super powerful. My number 1 tip is to bless a keychain for success and protection. Whenever we leave our home, we would like to have a talisman with us to keep us protected when we're outside of the safe haven of our home. So for me, I grabbed a really beautiful stone from my local crystal shop, and this one has properties of helping me to manifest my dreams and my dream life. So this one is a beautiful stone for that type of purpose. But if you just have a regular old keychain, that's totally cool too. It's just a talisman, a representation of the energy that it's holding. So if you want to learn how to do that kind of thing, definitely subscribe, because I will be doing a video all about blessing, charging, and consecrating items, and in that video you'll learn how you can put your energy into your tools, into your practice, and this is a really helpful video for anyone just starting out in the witchcraft practice. The next tip is to sleep with your spell items. Now obviously not all spell items, but things like poppet dolls, crystals, and tarot cards, stuff like that, you can sleep with under your pillow and use it as a way to help charge your personal energy into the items. I did this with my tarot deck. I didn't sleep with it in my bed, but I did sleep with it next to my nightstand every night for a month, and everywhere I went, it actually came with me in my bag. And every time I had a break at work or I was walking to work, I'd be shuffling my cards or holding them in my bag. And it just really helped to charge the energy of myself into these cards. I find it a really super powerful way to imbue your energy into your magic and your workings by sleeping with your items, like your crystals, your tarot decks, and whatnot, poppets. They're a really great way to really charge the energy, especially when a spell has something to do with just you individually and you're really working on something like a poppet doll where you're healing your energy, or you're working to bring abundance into your life, or you're working to help sever an attachment, that kind of thing. It's a really great way to really imbue that energy into your workings. My next step is to sew sigils into your clothing and put it everywhere, really. Clothing, shoes, behind your phone case. I currently have mine on my case right now because I am working on a new sigil for that one. They're super helpful in the ways that you can pretty much do any type of working. Abundance, prosperity, protection, love, healing, connections with deities, career, anything and everything you could possibly think about. You can use a sigil and create something very personal to you by creating your very own sigil. If you've not learned how to do sigils yet, definitely check out my playlist down below. Eventually I will have a video in this playlist where you can learn how to create your own sigils and my methods on how I create mine. You can use them in your cooking, if you're a kitchen witch, or you can draw them into the earth if you're doing a ritual outside. You can have them tattooed onto your body. I actually have a sigil that I would like to get done in my very next tattoo, actually, of protection, and then I have another one connecting me to my deities. So it's a really super fun way to kind of get into using magic on the everyday basis. Now, my very last tip is all about moon water, and you see moon water all over social media these days. However, I do have a different way of going about things. I, on the full moon, set out a bowl of moon water to ingest for drinking into my tea, my cooking, or just sipping, and I charge the bottle of water for my intention for something that I really want to happen within a couple weeks span. However, if you like to prolong the energy of the moon that you're working with, or the planet that is in alignment at that time, I actually like to use moon oil. So this is just an oil of your choice that you like to use. I like to use avocado oil. It's good and versatile for most things, as well as super moisturizing, and it's super affordable. Or almond oil, whatever you feel that's best suited for your workings. If you're using something for a salve, you'll be using a different oil than you would for maybe a facial oil. For a facial oil for myself, I would use calendula oil. It's my more favorite oil to use, and I would actually infuse the calendula into something like a jojoba oil or something, depending on your skin type. Jojoba oil is super hydrating as well, but it can be very expensive, so I would definitely look out for that. I like to use these things in many different workings. You can use them in conditioning oils, anointing oils. You can put a little bit in a cleansing room spray, mix with essential oils and shake it up and spray it, and then you have a blessing spray or a cleansing spray. You can use them in salves and anointments and all different types of things. So I find them a little bit more versatile. You can put them in your poppets, your spell dolls, anoint them in your candles, and you can use this oil with any type of oil that you would like. Keep the mother oil that you had imbued from the moon separate and just pour it into separate jars, and then add your ingredients accordingly, and then that way your oil is going to last much longer. And what I do is actually use a mother oil where I keep them in a jar. I'll actually show you. This here is my protection oil, and this is my new batch of my mother oil. So mother oil is your original batch. When you make your oils, I'll actually do a video all about this, but you definitely want to shake your oils several times every single day to imbue everything. And basically a mother oil is your beginner batch, and then you can strain the herbal ingredients from it. What you can do is strain the oil from your mother batch and put them into other things like salves, creams, ointments, and so on. And I find it just lasts much longer. Oils don't evaporate as quickly, and they keep much longer, months to up to a year. So it depends on the ingredients. I like to separate the dry ingredients from the oil once they are infused, and then once I package my oils for sale, I'll actually put fresh herbs in there, and from that time point it's up to 6 months to a year where it can last on the shelf life. So they're really beautiful in that way. They're really beautiful to look at, or you can keep them plain, whatever you like. I like to watch the herbs dance, and this is an excellent way to extend the life of your spell working. Sigils are really excellent. You can sew them into your clothes. I sew mine into the sleeves of my shirt, into my shoes, all different types of things. So it's super fun, and you can get really creative with it. That's it for my tips for today, you guys. I really enjoyed this video. If you have any easy tips on spell workings and everyday witchy lifestyle, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to learn from you guys likewise. So let me know if you tried any of these tips as well in the comments below, and let me know how they turned out for you. I'm super curious on everyone else's path, and I would love to know what works for you and what doesn't. It just makes things really interesting for me, and I like to try things out that you guys suggest as well. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you've not already, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on a video when I post. I post several times a week all about paganism, witchcraft, and the paranormal, the folklore that stems from these things. And if you enjoy it, make sure that you join our little family so that you don't miss out. Also, if you'd like to support me and the channel and the work that I do here, definitely make sure you check the link down below, and there will be a link to my Patreon page where you can join my little coven that I have going on. We are a coven of many different paths. There I post all things about my herbalism journey that I am on. I am currently in school to become an herbalist, and I also post a lot of stuff about behind the scenes of my YouTube channel, my pagan practice, which is of Celtic paganism, Reconstructionism in fact, and I post all about my witchcraft practice and my journey. I give you guys downloadable journal prompts, spellworks, sometimes artwork, extra videos that nobody else gets to see except for you guys, and also I give you exclusive previewing of all of my YouTube videos that I am currently starting to film from this point on. I don't currently have my videos from this date before, but very soon I'll work on getting all of those up there, and you'll have an archive of all of my works that I have access to at the moment. So it's super exciting. If you are able to help out, that'd be amazing. If not, don't worry. Just a like and a share would be more than amazing, and I would super appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay wicked.